You get habituated to the prayer, not the earlier one. My pranams to Parameshwara. You may call him Sadashiva or Narayana. The Parameshwara Tattva is one and the same, and he is the Adi Guru, the one from whom the Brahma Vidya had started. So our first pranams to Adi Guru. You can view it in either way, whether it is Sadashiva Samarambham or Narayanam Padmabham. So Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Guru Paramparam Vande. I salute, I offer my pranams to who? Guru. The Guru Parampara, the lineage of taught teacher and the taught. So it has originated from the Lord himself, Sadashiva or Narayana, the one and the same Parameshwara Tattva, divinity principle, manifest in two different forms with two different names. Brahmaji also is there, but generally these two are counted. So Vande Guru Paramparam. I salute the Guru Parampara. Beginning from whom? Sadashiva Samarambham, which has begun with Lord Shiva. And in between, a preeminent link is there. Shankaracharya Madhyama. So middle one in the Shankaracharya, in the sense, if Shankaracharya had not written the Bhashya etc., this knowledge would have got misinterpreted to a great extent, and it would have been nothing but the Atmajnana, Brahmajnana. So from that standpoint, Shankaracharya has played a very important role, and that for the Shankaracharya Madhyama. Asmadacharya Paryantam. Up to my teacher, So from the teacher taught lineage, it has come up to my teacher. That Guru Paramparam, Vande, I salute. Same thing, it also begins with Narayana. Narayanam Padma Bhuvam Vasishtham Shaktim cha Tatputra Parasharam cha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Mathasya Shishyam Shri Shankaracharya Mathasya Padma Padam cha Hastamalakam cha Shishyam Tam Totakam Vartikakara Manyanasmad Guru Santatamanatosmi. Beginning from whom? Or to all these Santatam Anatosmi. To all these Guru lineage of the Guru Parampara, my salutations, my pranams. Who is he? Beginning from Narayana, Lord Vishnu, Lord Narayana. Padma Bhuvam, Brahmaji. From Narayana, that knowledge was imparted to Brahmaji. Vasishtham, Vasishta is Manasaputra of Brahmaji, therefore Vasishtham. Vasishta's son is Shakti, Shaktim, unto him, or to all my salutation. Tatputra Parasharam cha. Also Shakti's son is Parashara, Parasharam cha. Vyasam, Parashara's son is Vyasa. It is not father and the son, they were the Guru Shishya Parampara. Vyasam, Shukam, Shuka, thereafterwards, Mahantam Gaudapadam, Gaudapadacharya, the great Gaudapadacharya. His disciple, Yogindra Govinda, Govinda, that is Shankaracharya's Guru. So, Govinda Yogindra, the Yogindra, the preeminent among the yogis. So those who have got Sakshatkara and their mind got absorbed in the Swarupa. So Govinda Pada. So Govinda Pada. Generally you don't say Govinda, Govinda Pada. Srimad Bhagavat Pujya Pada Shankaracharya. That is the way of saying Pujya Pada Shankaracharya. So Govinda Pada. Again, Atha Asya Shishyam, his disciple. Who is he? Sri Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya. In course of time, we will use the word Bhashyakara. Generally, a very respected person is not called by the name. They are not called by the name as such. So Adi Shankaracharya may say, otherwise Srimad Bhagavat Pujyapada Shankaracharya. That is it. But Bhashyakara is a nickname, that is because Bhashyakara name doesn't go to anyone else. If Mahabhashyakara goes to Patanjali, Mahabhashyakara, Bhashyakara, see, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, many acharyas have written commentary on Brahmasutra, but they are not called Bhashya. See, for Ramanuja here is a Sri Bhashya, like that. When you say Bhashyakara, you need not say Shankaracharya, it amounts to Shankaracharya. If you say Bhashyakara Ramanujacharya, Bhashyakara Ramanujacharya, Bhashyakara Madhvacharya, because they have written the Bhashya, so therefore the name has been put. But Bhashyakara means Shankaracharya. In fact, fascinated by his style, they all followed the same style, but whatever that they have to say, told them. So, Sri Shankaracharya. Atha Asya, afterward, Padmapadam cha. Padmapada, his disciple, Padmapadacharya. Hastamalakam cha, Hastamalakacharya, Shishtacha Shishyam Tam Totakam Totakacharya. Totakacharya, that is the Totakacharya. Vartikakaram. Vartikakara is Sureshwaracharya. This shloka is not given in the sheet as such because it was not being chanted, but in this context. So Vartikakaram Sureshwaracharya says, and up to where? Asmad Guru, up to my gurus, Santatam Anatosmi, always I salute to them. My pranams to my both gurus, both Paramapuja Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji Maharaj and Paramapuja Gurudev Swami Dayanji Maharaj. My pranams to you, all the audience. You may wonder, we the students have to salute whom? The teacher. How you? Ata Vandu Shrote Jana. Samarth Ramdas says, Ata Vandu Shrote Jana. Now let me offer my salutations to who? The Shrotra Vranda, the audience. You may say, why we have to, that means the audience have to offer their pranams to whom? To the teacher. Say, how do you say so? The reason is, Tumi Shrote Jagadisha Murti. Tumi Shrote, you are the who? The audience is who? None other than Jagadisha Murti. You are each and every one of it who? Jagadisha. So one who is the Jagadisha means the creator, the one who is the overlord of entire creation. You may protest how it can be. Shrote Parameshwarachi Kevala. Shrota is all Shrota, audience is Kevala. There is no doubt about that. Is Parameshwara. That is what is Tat Tvam Asi. Tat Sat Brahma. That Sat Brahma is who? Is your Swarupa. Tat Sat Brahma is your Swarupa. Me Acharya also is Brahma. You are Brahma. Me Acharya also is Brahma. And everything else that is there is also Brahma. Sarvam Khaluvidam Brahma. Sarvam Khaluvidam Brahma. Not only everything is Brahma, there is nothing other than Brahma. Neha Nana Asti Kinchana. See, you the audience is Brahma, me the Acharya is Brahma, everything is Brahma, there is nothing other than Brahma. But what is our present experience? What is our present experience? We experience anything but Brahma. In fact, not many, almost all don't know what the Brahma is. How is it? If everything is Brahma, we are experiencing something which is contrary to Brahma. How is it? Opinion poll cannot work here. Who has told everything is Brahma? Shruti. Shruti is the highest pramana. It is the highest pramana. It cannot be contradicted by any other means of knowledge, the pramana. So therefore truth is what? Everything is Brahma. For practical purpose or experience wise, what is it? We don't know. So what has happened? Come on, what is the diagnosis? Some Brahma has taken place. Some error has taken place. And this error is not in the case of one or two or three persons. It is an universal error. Universal error. Everything is nothing but Brahma is now what presented as the something which is that Jagat as such. So that is the problem. So therefore by the Charama Pramana, the final Pramana speaks what? Everything is nothing but Brahma only. What should be done now? We should set right this error. We should set right this Brahma. We should set right this mistake. So that is where the role of Brahmasutra comes. The role of Brahmasutra, because the Brahmasutras provide the means to correct this mistake and set right our vision that everything is nothing but Brahma. Of course, certain, that means adjustments in our personalities and the value structures will be certainly necessary to discover that everything is Brahma. The question comes, what is that Brahma? In prayer we are saying, Brahma tan mangalam param. Tat param mangalam. It is there in your prayer. Ashubhani nirachashte. Ashubhani nirachaste. Tanoti shubha santatim. Smriti matrena yat pumsam. Brahma tan mangalam param. So they say, so what is it if the Brahma is like this? You can take, if you want, Anvaya. Yat smriti matrena, yat smriti matrena pumsam ashubhani nirachaste, ashubhani nirachaste shubhasantatim tanoti, shubhasantatim tanoti, tat param mangalam brahma, tat param mangalam brahma. Yat, whatever that is, that principle, what does it do? Smriti matrena, by simple smriti. See, you all know the meaning of smriti. What is smriti? We say memory, smarana. Yes, that is true. But smriti also means jnana. Smarana also means jnana. So therefore, smriti matrena, by very smriti, that is by the very knowledge. What is that? Whatever that is, what does it do? So pumsam, of all the human beings, not animals, because animals cannot gain the knowledge. In the case of all the human beings, say pumsam, what does it do? Smriti matrena ashubhani nirachaste. Nirachaste means totally removes, dispels. So what does it remove? What does it dispel? Ashubhani. Ashubhani, not just inauspicious. Ashubhani means also, that is all sorrows. See, what is amangala? What is mangala? Actually, see, we say, use this word mangala, kalyana means good things. Yes. Amangala means bad thing. Actually, mangala is, you know what is that? That's auspicious, but it is paramam mangalam is said. What is paramam mangalam? Most exalted. Most exalted is Paramananda Rupa, the Swarupa, otherwise also called as Shivam. Shivam means not one of the Trinity. Shivam stands for Atma Swarupa, which is nothing but Paramananda Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. So anything other than this Atma Swarupa is Ashubha. Ashubha means it is nothing but sorrow. And entire Anatma Prapancha comes under the category of Ashubha, means it is infested with sorrow. So therefore say, so yat smriti matrena pumsam, what does it do? Ashubhani nirachaste, totally dispels the sorrow, means confers freedom from all the sorrows. It confers the freedom from all the sorrows by eliminating the very root cause. By eliminating the very root cause. Virachashte. Not only that, it is not just total freedom from sorrow. Shubha santatim tanoti. Tanoti bestows, produces the Shubha Santatim, continuous flow or perpetuation of limitless ananda, limitless bliss. Shubha Santatim Tanoti. Tat Param Mangalam, that which is most auspicious, means the Paramananda Swarupa. Tat is Param Mangalam, is Brahma. It is Brahma. And there is, at the same time, remember, there is nothing other than Brahma. Fine? There is nothing other than Brahma. Has this fact or has this truth got any relevance to us? Has this, what is this? Everything is nothing but Paramananda Swarupa Brahma, whose knowledge totally removes the sorrow, confers the total freedom from sorrow with the discovery of Paramananda Swarupa as verily my Swarupa. How you say? My Swarupa? Just now I said, everything is Brahma. That everything is Brahma, everywhere is Brahma, at all times Brahma. What does it mean? Now tell me. Right now, Brahma is there or not? Nitya. It is there. Here, Brahma is there or not? Yes, it's all pervasive. Me and you are what? Nothing but Brahma. Is that? Means it is all the time there, means now there. It is everywhere there, means it is here. And here means it includes who? Me also. It is there. And it is Paramananda Swarupa. If that is the case, has this fact or is this truth relevant to us? How? Come on, tell me. If it is relevant, how? Come on. Investigate our pursuits. What is our pursuits from the birth to death? Irrespective of the individual. We always incessantly strive for two things. What are those? Sukha Prapti, Dukkha Nivritti. Is there any exception to this? This is the universal pursuit. This is the universal pursuit. If this is the universal pursuit, if we discover my Swarupa is Paramananda Swarupa, and if it has to be Paramananda Swarupa, and also it is free from not sorrow, simply totally free from sorrow. If totally free from sorrows, if this is the truth, do you know what should happen? I must be the one who must be free from Janma Marana. Because so long as Janma Marana are there, sorrow is inevitable. Yes? Now, is this relevant to us or not? Because it is an answer to our pursuit, incessant pursuit of Sukha Prapti and Dukkha Nivritti. If that is the case, so now come on, tell me. So this is the highest Purushartha, Parama Purushartha, the highest goal of life. What is the highest goal of life? The direct discovery that my Swarupa is Paramananda Swarupa, totally free from all the sorrows, is the highest goal of life, because in that our incessant pursuit of Sukha Prapti, acquisition of joy, Dukkha Nivritti, termination of sorrow, ends. The final of our pursuit is in discovery of Brahma. So that is what is in terms of means is provided in the Brahmasutra. The contents of Brahmasutra, or what are the topics that are ascertained in the Brahmasutras, are like this. See, first, what is the Swarupa? What is the nature of this Brahman? Then it presents the accomplishment of accomplishing this direct discovery. The accomplishing this direct discovery or the direct knowledge of Brahma is the Parama Purushartha, is the highest goal of life that should be the goal for each and every human being. Thirdly, how Brahmajnana, how Brahma Sakshatkara is the highest goal, how it is the Parama Purushartha, how this highest goal, Parama Purushartha, of direct discovery of our Swarupa as Brahma can be accomplished. What are the sadhanas? What are the means, the sadhanas? Finally, what is the result if I discover myself to be this Brahma Swarupa? This is the subject matter. Of course, there are many other allied topics. The main topics of Brahma Sutra are like this. Now here a question comes. The masses may think, sir, you are talking of Brahmajnana. What for? Sukha Prapti, Dukkha Nivritti. But we have got varieties of means of acquiring joy and equally varieties of means to get rid from sorrow. With the advancement of science and technology, everything high tech. So there is no, that means there is no count of this. What is that? The means by which we can gain the joy and get rid of the sorrow. See, for example, olden days, if you were to study something, you know what you have to, where you have to go? You have to travel. Only like Nalanda, such universities were there. And don't think the universities means a big buildings and mansions, etc. Some acharya sitting under the tree used to teach handful of people, and what difficulties they have to undergo while staying, etc. etc. Now what? Tip of finger. The websites will give you anything and everything. Vedanta also is there. Websites for Vedanta also are there. So that being the case, why do we want to sing? So that is how means we can. There are many means by which we can enjoy in life and get freed from sorrow. That is there. Is it true? In fact, you just take a stock of the present world. I think in the period, in the history of humanity, the means of enjoyment and such things were at no time were there as they are available today. But compared to our ancestors, present man is the most miserable man. See, you take the statistics of these divorces, suicide, again the psychic problems and all these things. Keep aside all this exploitation and of the this poor people, etc. So it is at the maximum level. Statistics from America itself will be sufficient. It is traveling to India now slowly. It will take some time. So that is there is no. In spite of affluence, in spite of the many comforts at the tip of the finger, the man is restless, more miserable. That shows these means by themselves cannot provide the final solution, though for temporarily they have a role to play. Suppose you have got a disease, you have to go to a doctor only, you have to go to a doctor. Like that, temporary solutions may be there, but they can't provide the final solution. So that being the case, they say these popularly known methods. What is that popular known method? You do this and achieve this result, and that result can be in terms of sukha prapti or in terms of dukkha nivritti. Is it not? Otherwise, in the technical term, it is called as sadhana sadhya. What is called? It is called as what? Sadhana sadhya means the sadhya. You have got a sadhya, something to be accomplished. What is that sadhya? Either acquisition of joy or freedom from sorrow. For which you take to certain means. You take to certain sadhana. You take to certain sadhana. These cannot means for a take to a particular means to accomplish a specific thing. This cannot give you the final contentment, though some relevance may be there. This is what this truth is declared by Nachiketa, a tiny boy to whom Yamaraja. He went to Yamaraja, or of course he happened to be there because of some incidents, but he wanted to gain the Atmajnana, Brahmajnana. He requested. Yamaraja was not ready to impart that knowledge. He was not ready to impart the knowledge just like that. Not that he was not eager, at the same time he wanted to test the bona fides of the student. So he said, why you want? This is very difficult. So you ask, you have come to me, you ask many things as such. I am ready to give you all sense enjoyment. See, I will make you the emperor. I will send damsels from here to serve you, from heaven to earth. I will send the chariots, heavenly chariots. You enjoy. You know what he said? Of course, he said, Tavayavaha tavandrityagite, let this be there with you. But what for? Na vittena tarpaniyo manusyaha. A person can never be satiated by vitta. Here vitta means not simply the wealth, all types of securities. All types of security. So they may be necessary, but they by themselves cannot give fulfillment to all. Not all, they cannot give fulfillment at all the time. It is just not possible. Though to live in the world, to some extent, we do need the securities. Nobody denies the fact. So therefore say, one thing, to be happy, what we should have? Vitta means sense object. You don't take vitta in the sense money or wealth only. It is in the sense of all the securities, Vishaya Bhoga. For Vishaya Bhoga, if you have, what happens? In the long run, either the sense objects decay and get destroyed, or it is possible that, no, not that, that is that, what is that? So my senses which are necessary, indriyas which are necessary to enjoy the sense object, they go on becoming more and more weak. That is that. As a result, this is also are possible. Besides that also, there is always diminishing returns of happiness. Same object enjoyed more and more is giving less and less joy. Also, the mental mood is very important. One may have all the bhogas if the mind is not in a calm condition, or that means a condition or a mood to enjoy it, the same enjoyment, same object which could have given the happiness otherwise is incapable of giving the happiness. So that being the case, so what happens? Vitta may be necessary, but it cannot, it is not tarpaniya. It cannot make the person contented. How contented? Thus far, no further. Oh, that is important. Bus, alarm, it's a bus, not BUS bus. Hamara Hindi bus. Alam, enough. Enoughness also out of fullness. Otherwise, it's enough. Enough of what? Enough of the troubles. Not that way. Enough in terms of fullness, enough in terms of joy. That what is in our Sanskrit it is called alam buddhi. Alam buddhi means that state of contentment, trupti, state of trupti, contented. So that is that. Again, see, to enjoy the Vishayas, we need the Vishayas. Mere sense object will not be sufficient. Our embodiment also must be in good condition. Not only good condition, there should be always connection, contact between the me, the bhokta, and the Vishaya, the bhogya. Can you ever accomplish this totally? Because me, bhokta is changing subject to destruction. The bhogya Vishayas also are changing subject to destruction. Sanyogaha viyogantaha. This is the iron law. Sanyoga, any union is bound to be what? Separated. Viyogantaha, they end in separation only. So, if this is the case, what happens? An alert person, alert discerning person can always find out that in and through all the fascinating sense enjoyment, what is that? Sorrow is hidden. Means all sense enjoyments are infested by impending sorrows. If you have not got it, thank your stars. Thank you, sir. But don't think that one is not, oh, I may be exception. No, the one who has taken the embodiment is subject to that. If nothing, the Damoclean sword is always hanging on the head. You know what is that? Death. Death. I don't. Damoclean sword, it's some emperor. I think what he did was, because some reason was there. One servant, he made him sit on the throne and fed with sumptuous feast. But on the head was a heavy sword tied up with a hair. Can he enjoy? Made to sit on the throne of the emperor, and he is fed with sumptuous feast, but on the head is a heavy, even small impact will finish the person. That Damoclean sword of death is always there. This syndrome of all sorrows, confusion, tensions, pain, pleasure is popularly known as samsara. This is known as what? Samsara. What is the cause of this samsara? We already seen. Everything is Brahma, and that Brahma is Paramananda Swarupa, but we experience nothing but sorrow. It means it is due to the ignorance of our Swarupa. It is due to the ignorance of Swarupa. So what is our Swarupa? Our Swarupa is Paramananda Swarupa. It is Paramananda Swarupa. And our nature is, whether you call it Brahma or Atma, it is like this. Sarva dukkha vimuktaika chaitanyatma swarup. Our true nature is Sarva dukkha vimukta eka chaitanyatmaka. One, that is, it is of the nature of Chaitanya Swarupa. What is Chaitanya Swarupa? Pure awareness principle, pure consciousness principle, otherwise called Atma. And itself is, you know what is it? Sarva dukkha vimukta. Sarva dukkha vimukta, free from all the sorrows. Eka, advitiya, that and that alone is that. There is nothing other than that. That is our Swarupa. What is our present concept? We don't know. So that is why that knowledge has to be gained. If that knowledge is gained, the ignorance and its consequence, the samsara, gets totally annihilated. This knowledge is called aparoksha jnana. Atmanaha aparoksha jnana. Aparoksha jnana of Atma. Or it is called as aparokshanubhuti. Atmanubhava. Brahma sakshatkara. So also called as moksha. There is no other solution than gaining this knowledge to get freed from the limited existence of samsara. So that is that. In Kaivalya Upanishad, there is Kaivalya Upanishad exhorts us. This moksha or this knowledge can be gained only through tyaga. Tyaga of what? Tyaga of our wrong notion that the securities in the world will make us happy. What is important? See, what is our present concept? To be happy, what is result? Many securities in terms of money, relatives, all such things, name, fame, etc. They may have some relevance. We don't question that, because to live in the life. But what we have to give up, that wrong notion that by these I will be happy. That is it. Na karmana na prajaya dhanena tyage naike amrutatvamanaşuhu. Karmana amrutat. First we know what is amrutatva. Amrutatva is state of immortality. State of immortality in the sense that what is the state of the so amrutatva is a state of immortality. What is immortality? Discovery of our Swarupa. Discovery of our Swarupa. So that is what is the state of immortality. Means we should have direct cognition of our Swarupa. That one, he says, karmana na anashuhu. By karma, by actions. Actions are capable of giving even the great result. Like see, for example, Ashwamedha Yaga. One can have the heavens, etc. Even by actions, whether physical level or at the mental level, even one can gain the state of Hiranyagarbha. You know who is Hiranyagarbha? The first citizen of the entire creation. Prathamaja, one who has got all might, etc. So even that can be gained, karmana, but no moksha. Fine, Hiranyagarbha has got the Atmajnana, that is a different thing. What we are talking of, embodiment or wise the Hiranyagarbha, whatever ananda he can command, it also is limited in nature, and that post also is going to end one day. Maybe compared to our lifespan, it may be many, like in terms of kalpa, where our lifespan may be maximum 100 years, yet it has got an end. So that being the case, karmana amrutatvam na anashuhu na prajaya. By praja, praja means by progeny. By progeny, amrutatva, the state of immortality, the direct discovery of one's own Swarupa is not possible. Dhanena, that na has to be brought to the dhanena. Dhanena amrutatvam na anushu. By all wealth, etc., that means the securities one cannot gain. Then by what? Tyagena eke amrutatvam anushu. By tyaga alone, one will be able to gain the amrutatva. So that being the case, see, what is necessary is relinquishing, giving up of the clinging attachment to karma, that is progeny, and this dhana, etc. That is important in the sense, know the limitations of the. So note this. See, look, even otherwise, we have got our securities in terms of many things. Securities means I don't talk of investments and all that. don't anything that you depend on for your happiness is a security. That is what. So what are those? Parents, wife, husband, children, of course wealth and estate, that is also that also does come. Name, fame, all these are there or not? Even the teacher, is necessary. Even the teacher, even the government who is supposed to protect, whether they do. In olden days, Kshatriyas were there. Kshatriya's duty was to protect. All these are necessary or not? So these are there. We love them or not? Why do we love? Because we get something in return. Therefore, whether it is husband, wife, parents, whether otherwise the money, etc., even a Brahmana or a teacher or a Kshatriya who is the savior, all without exception, we love. Do you know why? Because they give us happiness and freedom from sorrow. So therefore, whom do we love more? They are desirable. We love them for whose sake? For my sake. Where is the primary love? Me. And for my sake, secondarily, this truth is told by none other than Yajnavalkya to his own dear wife Maitreyi. Nava are patyuh kamaya patih priyo bhavati atmanastu kamaya patih priyo bhavati. Are, O Maitreyi, husband is not dear for the sake of husband, it is dear for the sake of oneself. Oh, acha, don't misunderstand. Other way is that. Nava are jayaya kamaya jaya priya bhavati atmanastu kamaya jaya priya bhavati. The wife is not dear for the sake of wife, but wife is dear for the sake of oneself. Nava are putrasya kamaya putra priyo bhavati atmanastu kamaya putra priyo bhavati. The son means progeny, children. Children are not dear for the sake of children, they are dear for the sake of oneself. Money, wealth, nava are vittasya kamaya vittam priyo bhavati atmanastu kamaya vittam priyo bhavati. Even the wealth is not dear for the sake of the wealth, it is for the sake of oneself. It goes on a long list. Kshatra, Brahma, Brahma means Brahmana, Kshatriya, all are the Vedas, even the Vedas. All these are dear for the sake of oneself, and therefore it concludes Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Everything is dear to oneself for the sake of what? Oneself. That means the maximum love is for what? Oneself. Do you know what it means? What do you love in life? Whatever that gives you joy and happiness. More a thing you love, it is understood, it is capable of giving you more joy. If me is the locus of maximum or limitless love, me must be necessarily limited ananda, Swarupa. But what do we find presently? We are dependent on the objects, etc. Objects, beings and events for awareness. That is due to the ignorance of our Swarupa, which has made us land in samsara sorrow. Therefore, Yajnavalkya provide the solution. Atma va are Maitreyi, O Maitreyi, are Maitreyi, Shrotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Nididhyasitavyaha. O Maitreyi, one should investigate and inquire into the nature of Atma. Shrotavya, Mantavyaha, you should reflect on that to get freed from the doubts. Finally, Nididhyasitavya, all this will come in detail afterwards. So Nididhyasitavya, one should contemplate on the Swarupa, one's own Swarupa. So one should know for certain anything and everything we love in the world is for the sake of oneself, because Atma itself is the locus of limitless love. It shows it is the limitless Ananda, but we don't know, we are right opposite to what it is. That should be discovered. Now, how this inquiry has to be conducted? What should be done to inquire as to what is my Swarupa? Is it enough? What do we do? Inquire. What is inquiry? Who am I? In the Mahabaleshwar camp, somebody asked a question. For last 3 years, who am I? I am asking. There was a context of that bird Tittiba. The yoga means that dhyana, Ashtanga yoga practice has to be, any dhyana etc. should be practiced with industrious efforts, for which the illustration of a Tittiba bird was given. This Tittiba bird, so is a bird which lays its egg on the beach, based on the beach. So it had laid and it had gone somewhere. The water of the receding high tide washed away the eggs. When the bird came, so it found then he knew who is the culprit. Ocean. He said, return me the eggs. Otherwise I will see. What I will see? I will drive you up. This bird, which is not even 6 inch long, they say it threatened the ocean to dry it up. He didn't get. You know what he did? Took a blade of kusha grass in the beak, used to go in the ocean, dip it and throw it. Dip it and throw it. Other birds came. What are you doing? They dissuaded, don't unnecessarily say it is of no use, etc. Nothing doing. I said, and seeing its zeal, all others also started doing the same thing. Narada was passing through that, and he saw, and he gauged the situation. He felt pity on that and went and told Garuda, see, please help them. Garuda came flapping his wings, and Garuda it is, and started drying the ocean. Ocean returned. Means if industrious efforts are there, Ishvara helps. So this gentleman is asking me, 3 years back when I came to Mahabaleshwar camp, I had the question, who am I? Neither Narada came nor Garuda came. Neither Narada came nor Garuda came to my rescue. So how is it then? So no. Merely who am I, who am I, who am I? The question, if you repeat the question, who am I, either you will sleep or you will get headache. That's all. Or it will be a japa. Who am I, who am I, who am I? A japa. No. It should be conducted on the guidelines of the Upanishads. So tomorrow we will see what are these Upanishads. Let us take the prayer. So while chanting now, Shanti mantra, which one? Second one. You should be familiar with this now. First one was Shanno Mitra Shamur. Now the second one is Sahanavatu. Then second of Dakshinamurti. What is that? Bijasyantarivankuro. That is that. Then Ashubhani Nirachaste Ati Kalyana Rupatpat Om Atha thrice and Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviram Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bijasyantarivankuro jagadidam Pranirvikalpam punaha Maya kalpita deshakala kalana Vaichitra chitnikrutam Maya viva vijrumbhayatyapi maha Yogi vayasvechaya Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye. Ashubhani Nirachaste Tanoti Shubhasantatim Sruti Matrena Yat Pumsam Brahmatan Mangalam Viduhu Ati Kalyana Rupatvat Nitya Kalyana Samshraya Smartruna Varadatvacha Brahmatan Mangalam Viduhu. Om Asam. No. There is one more is there. Omkaraschatha Shabdascha Bhavetau Brahmana Pura Kantham Hitva Viniryatau Tasma Mangalika Ubhau. Om Atha Om Atha Om Atha Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Once again, I am just giving the sequence of this Shanti Patha. Before the discourse, Om 3 times. Then Shuklambaradharam Vishnu. Then the Shanti mantra, depending on the which was chanted earlier, the next to that. Thereafterwards, Dakshinamurti Stotra stanza, next to the one earlier chanted. Then Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankaram Shankaracharyam, then the discourse starts. After the discourse, the continuation of the earlier Shanti mantra, which was chanted before the discourse. The next Dakshinamurti Stotra stanza, which was chanted before that, next one. Ashubhani Nirachaste Ati Kalyana Rupatvat. So then Omkaraschatha Shabdascha. One thing in that Ashubhani Nirachaste Tanoti Shubhasantatim Smriti Matrena Yat Punsam Brahma Tan Mangalam Param. Correct it. It is Viduhi is there. Brahma Tan Mangalam Param. Param it is. There it is Viduhu. That misprint is there. Vidu Brahmatan Mangalam Param. Then that is second one. Ati Kalyana Rupatvat. That Brahmatan Mangalam Viduhu. Then Om Atha. Om Atha. Om. What that after Omkaraschatha Shabdasya. Omkaraschatha Shabdasya Dvavetau Brahmana Pura Kantham Hitva Viniryatau Tasman Mangalika Ubhav. Then Om Atha. Om Atha. Om Atha 3 times. Then we used to chant Swasti Prajabhya, but it will take time, so therefore we are confined to Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times. This is the sequence of the chanting. And you know which is to be this thing. Every time you can't say yes, sir. No? Now you keep the track, okay? Just before that you tell, take it. Om.